Well, boys, we survived the international break, I guess, kind of, and we've got club football again this weekend. This is Red Card Radio. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever you're listening from. Thanks for tuning in. Red Card Radio is a weekly look at the Premier League from three friends who support different clubs. My name is James. I support Arsenal. That is Brad. He supports Chelsea and the Premier League. And down below in that spiffy kit is Sean, and he obviously supports Tottenham Hotspurs, gentlemen, and the Atlanta Braves. Gentlemen, how are we doing tonight?
Hey, football is back. We're excited. Sean is, I think, 6 months late on the kit, but he has one now, so we're excited.
It's the best away kit in the league.
Away kit?
It's the best away kit in the league.
Better than Arsenal's away kit, but not as good as Arsenal's third. Not as good as Arsenal's third kit.
It's sliding. You see this texture?
I see that texture. Yeah, I see that texture. Yeah. Big ups to the chief. It's big ups to the chief marketing officer, right? She hooked it up, right?
She did. She hooked it up for your boy's birthday.
That's what's up. Congrats and what's up to the chief marketing officer. All right, what we got for you guys tonight? We are going to break down match week 9, which is upcoming in the Premier League. But before we get into that for you, if you could hit that subscribe button, ring the sub notification bell, hit that like button on this video to help this reach more people. Hit the share button, put it on your socials. If you're on the podcast, if you're on the audio version, follow the 5-star, whatever your platform allows you to do that, please. In the description, you'll find our link to our Discord. You can join us. We got some great conversations going on in there recently. Sean and Tanzid slinging mud at each other. Will's finding videos from the Stone Age. And so it's great stuff. It's great stuff. You definitely don't want to miss it. And so what we like to do here, as we are accustomed to doing, when we have them, we like to read your comments from last week.
Wait, before we get to comments.
Oh, Brad's interrupting me.
I'm so sorry.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. We have a 5-star review on iTunes.
Yeah. Oh. Is it from Brad Greyboys?
It is from Puppy Mama 18.
Yo,
so shout out Puppy Mama.
Shout out. What's up?
Great content for anyone looking to brush up on their Premier League knowledge or just enjoy laughing at Brad, James, and Sean's hilarious antics on a weekly basis. Informative and enjoyable to listen to. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Now the question
Puppy Mama, 10 out of 10, we recommend you.
Yeah, the question is, who is Puppy Mama in relation? How do we know her? That's the question.
I don't know. We got to find this out.
We should.
We're picking up fans.
Yeah, let's do it. We appreciate you, Puppy Mama. You're the best. You're the best. Better than all these 3 comments that I'm about to read.
Yeah, that's right.
So Jimmy had a comment about Michael Oliver, old Mikey. He says, Michael Oliver, I always respected him, but he completely got this one wrong. UAE crew strikes again. He's talking about his refusal to dismiss Kovacic against Arsenal. Jimmy, you're spot on there. 100%, 10 out of 10. You are correct. Speaking of Will heard my reference to a Juventus game in our last week's episode. I was talking about, Sean was talking about how he hopes that referees have a little bit more lateral movement when it comes to giving a second yellow card if it's in a close proximity to the first one. Does that seem like a fair assessment of your thoughts, Sean?
Yeah, if the second one seems light and it's not a dead red or dead yellow, if there is room to give some lateral movement,
or like a final warning,
of man, you should be off right now.
Yeah,
quit it.
I brought up a story that I remembered from a Juventus game that I don't know if I watched it or Will told me about it, but I was not quite right on the player. It was Iaquinta. He scored in the 11th minute of a match, ripped off his shirt, got a yellow card, and then Katina kicks off, and on the ensuing kickoff, Iaquinta fouls someone, dives into a challenge, gets a second yellow card, all within the span of 60 seconds, and he is sent off in the 12th or 13th minute of a match. And so if you want to go see that video, it is from the Stone Age. Be careful. It is in our Discord though. He found it on YouTube, and you can watch it.
You can also see, apparently, me and Tamsy slinging muddy.
Yeah, just a little bit.
And the Formula One We got some Formula One debates on there too.
True. Now, Joel had the best comment of these two. Obviously,
No.
pales in comparison to Puppy Mama.
He's wrong.
He says Saliba over Colwill. That's just a truth. That's just a truism. Big true.
Not true, but it's okay.
Right, Sean? Very, very true?
No, Romero is better than both of them.
Okay, well, I left out the comment where he said that Romero is just wrong. Oh, he's trying to show us the Romero shirt. There it is, yeah. I mean, Romero still wears a squad number, so I'm just saying, he's still a squad. Saliba wears number 2. All right.
He when he first came up, he wore 4, and then he gave it to Skip.
Yeah, that's weird.
It was weird. I don't know if 17 is just important to him. Maybe that's it is what he wears on Argentina. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't more important to him.
I don't know. He's probably a squad player for Argentina too.
He started in the World Cup final.
I'm just giving you a hard time, man. I'm just joking. All right, match week 9. If you check out on the bottom of this video, you can see the matches creeping along there. It's just restarting now, so you'll be able to see all of the games. If you're not on the video, you pull up that extra tab, pull up Google, check it out. But we got 10 matches across 3 days. We got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Now, 8 games are on Saturday. A lot of games on Saturday just due to the European involvement of a lot of teams in England. And then we got 1 game on Sunday, 1 game on Monday. Couple really interesting matches this weekend, I would say. We've got the Merseyside Derby kicking us off. That's Liverpool hosting Everton. And then we've also got City hosting Brighton and Hove Albion. Now, I will remind you that City have lost 2 straight, the first time they've done that since, I think, 2018. Would it be wild if Brighton made that 3 straight? That would be crazy. Chelsea hosting Arsenal, Spurs hosting Fulham in 2 London derbies. And then I see something here that says 15-pointer Forest Luton. Brad, can you parse that for me?
15-pointer.
15-pointer.
Yes, this is our 5th 6-pointer relegation 6-pointer of the season so far. We are in match week 9. And so we're up to
It's starting to feel like we're overusing this.
Yeah, wouldn't it technically be the 4th because there's no relegation 3-pointer? So then
we started at 3 points because the games only were 3 points. Remember, you yelled about 6-point games don't matter.
Well, yeah, so a relegation 6-pointer would be the first one, and then 9, 12, 14, or 15, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know
how it would only be 4.
I don't know.
We started at 3 though because you complained.
But that would still only be
relegation
6-pointers don't happen.
There's no relegation 5th pointer.
But that would still only be the 5th. That would still only be the 5th. You said it was the 6th.
I said it was the 5th.
I thought you said it was the 6th.
I said it was the 5th. You were on the tape. I said 5th.
I don't care that. I don't have enough. Okay, so Forest Luton.
It's pointless anyway, so it doesn't matter.
You think that this is a big one?
Oh yeah. At the bottom of the table, we clearly expect. I clearly expect both of those teams to be in the relegation fight. Luton Town is finally pulled out of the bottom 3. I don't know how long that lasts.
You see, I'm gonna push back a little bit on this because while I did pick Forest to finish 17th in my predictions, while I did predict that, Forest have looked really good this year in terms of like how they've portrayed themselves in matches. In any given match, they've looked very good. So I'm not entirely certain that Forest will be as low as I predicted them to be, or any of us predicted them to be. They could be very firmly middle of the table this year, and it wouldn't surprise me based on the breadth of work that we've seen so far this season.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree with that.
So you think Forest is going to smash Luton Town?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think they should.
I really do.
Yeah, I mean,
I really do.
Yeah, I would be shocked if Luton Town scored a lot of goals.
It is at the City ground, so I expect Forest to win as well. But I think Forest is going to be lower than you think.
I mean,
I think our predictions are going to be closer.
I thought they were going to finish 17th, so I think they're going to finish pretty low, obviously. But that was before I saw them play football this year.
Brad or James, I don't think that we look at the table at this point. Could we do the math of if a Forest get 15 points out of this, it would land them at 24 points, which would put them at the top of the table. Just so
Yes.
Confirmed.
Yes.
They would be in sole
They would be,
position of first.
But the table doesn't matter until match week 10.
I mean, that is also a very, very big true.
So should they get the 15 points that Brad is awarding them, they would be top of the table. Just so everybody knows.
Sean, I'm very appreciative that you pulled that out, because in April, when we've got another relegation scruff at the bottom, it's gonna be
pointer.
It's just gonna be an asinine number of points, and someone's gonna
It's gonna be amazing.
You know what? We should run back. We should run back all of the relegation who gives a crap points and just re-rank the table at the end of the season of what it would have actually been. Somebody like
if Luton Town win this game, we'll assign them 15 extra points.
Yeah, Everton's going to win the league with 237 points. It's going to be something ridiculous.
Redonkulous at the end.
That would be very, very humorous. We would have to keep track of all of these relegation silliness.
Very hard to
Which means we should have been writing all these down.
Oh,
maybe we should start.
Well, hopefully the other ones before this just ended in draws and we didn't have anything. We didn't lose anything, but we should turn our attention, I think, to Merseyside, the first game of the weekend. It's the early game, because I guess apparently the Premier League love to give Liverpool the early game, the first game of the weekend after an international break. It's Liverpool, Everton, and this is going to end like 6-0, right? 7-0?
Oh, yeah.
This is gonna be bad.
Absolutely not. Goodison's a great park to play away from, according to Brad.
Now, this is the obviously Everton are kind of in a precarious position, being in 16th right now, and the Premier League has or Premier League clubs have done this in the past, where they'll be in a precarious position, get to an international break, not sack their manager, and then play one game after the international break, and then sack their manager.
Do you think Sean Dyche is on the?
I definitely think Sean Dyche is on a hot seat. Everton have had no qualms about sacking people over the last 5 years, and so my question is, I don't think it happens, but is there a world where Liverpool embarrass Everton and Sean Dyche is no longer employed?
That's interesting. I don't know. I don't think Sean Dyche is going anywhere, especially as they go through the sale. I think the summertime or the next international break. But as they're going through this purchase, I don't think they're changing anything.
Okay. I mean, I agree. My question, I didn't believe it when I was asking it, but I don't think Sean Dyche gets fired, because I kind of feel like you expect to lose to Liverpool. I mean, obviously, that's not the mentality you have, but like if you're a fan, if you're an executive and you're looking at the calendar and you're like, oh, Liverpool, like that's Anfield. I don't know if maybe it's different when it's a Merseyside Derby. I don't know, but I don't know. I would be really harsh to sack Dyche after losing to Liverpool, and that's not an abnormal result, or not an unexpected result, I guess is a better way of saying it. Okay. Yeah, it's just a question. It's just a thought.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you're expecting, if you're Everton, like if you get a draw, like that's amazing. That's a point that you didn't expect to get.
I think you hired Sean Dyche to not get relegated last year, and it worked. And I don't see are you going to call Big Sam? Like, what else? If the goal is to not get relegated, why would you fire a guy that you hired to not get relegated to just hire another guy that you hired to not get relegated? It seems like you're just treading water at that point.
I agree with you. I agree with you implicitly, but these relegation teams do this over and over again. They sack managers and they hire new ones with the express purpose of not getting relegated. It's just a carousel wheel. Like, they just keep doing it over and over again.
Yeah, if this is the goal, then just leave him there.
Yeah,
and let him do his thing.
Someone explained to me how Brighton's going to beat City.
You Brighton plays good ball, and I don't know if City's at their best right now. Two losses back to back.
Well, City also. Well, listen, I don't think anybody's going to feel bad for me sitting here making excuses for City, but they do have their best two players hurt, Rodri and De Bruyne, are not on the field.
Rodri was suspended.
He was suspended, so he'll be back. But
he should be back.
But De Bruyne is hurt.
Yes,
and I haven't seen a timetable of when he'll be back, but when. You said 2 losses in a row. Well, okay. Well, one of them, Rodri, was out also, in addition to De Bruyne. You would like to imagine that these are, City is a plug-and-play team, as we all would assume, but you don't replace that kind of talent. So you phrased the question, how does Brighton beat City?
Yeah.
It's easy. They outclass them because they're better.
Matoma,
Dunk.
Do you really
believe that though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you're missing De Bruyne.
Yes.
Do you think Brighton are a better team than City?
Yes.
All right. You heard it here first.
I just look, I disagree with you overall. I don't know if I disagree with you on this match in particular. I think Brighton's version of football will give City headaches because it's a bit of chaos. If Rodri's back, that probably shuts down a bit of that chaos. But I think this is I think this is going to be the second best game of the weekend.
I think De Zerbi's cooking something up good for Pep here. I think De Zerbi's going to.
I think this is going to be the match of the week.
Do you think Pep's going to De Zerbi it?
I mean, we'll have to see.
I don't know, but if you're going to tune in for one match, and it's not, you only have one match to watch this week.
It was a good shout, Sean.
And the three of us aren't going to watch that match. Okay. So we need you guys to watch that match and let us know what happened.
Why isn't Sean watching this match?
I'm watching that.
Oh yeah, because you play on Monday. My bad.
You play on Monday. I got it.
Yeah. All right. Well, you can debate Sean on if that. You can talk to him and decide if Brighton or City are the better team.
And you can decide if Pep deserved it.
Yeah.
Look, Brighton are starting Evan Ferguson. He's banging 3 on Laporte.
Ooh, let him know. Let him know on Twitter. It's at @WhiteHeartSean, _Sean, or come on the Discord and we will back you up.
I sling
with
mud.
Whatever opinion differs from Sean's, I'm in.
Well then, Sean, what's your opinion on this Chelsea Arsenal match? since Brad's going to take the opposing opinion.
Well, if he takes the opposing opinion of this, I will fall out of my chair. Both teams are shit, and it's going to be a draw.
All right. Okay.
All right. So look, hold on.
No. I had to take that one since you said he was going to take the opposite of whatever I say, so I had to.
There isn't really an opposite to a draw. The game's not played.
Arsenal are going to win 2-0.
Brad, feelings, emotions.
All right, so
he was right. I just had to prove him wrong for a second.
History tells us, recent history tells us that Arsenal are going to win this game.
But
what's in the stars, Brad?
Yeah, tell us. You've been reading the stars.
Oh, it's written in the stars. I haven't read the stars in a while.
This is a Rafiki moment. Please, Rafiki.
I think maybe that he needs to read the gourds. It's a Rafiki moment.
It is written in the stars that Mudryk hits the winner 2-1. But history tells us Chelsea gets on a great run of form. We play Arsenal and we lose. This is what's been happening.
Is Chelsea on a great run of form right now?
We've won 3 in a row.
In the league?
We scored 7 goals in the past 3 games. We have the second or third best defense.
All right, let's fact check these claims.
In the league?
I said the last 3 games. I didn't say in the league.
All right, Brad's claim that they are the second or third best defense is true.
Correct.
Tied for third.
That is correct.
Tied for third.
That is correct.
and his claim that they've won 3 straight is not true in the league, at least.
Correct. I said overall.
In the
by,
league,
by Sean's stats, he is tied for second, by the way, in defense.
But Sean's stats are just
There
implicitly
are two
wrong.
Two teams on 6 goals allowed. Two teams on 7 on goals allowed. That is first and that is second.
Incorrect. It's first and third.
I want to point out
third best defense in the league.
I want to point out what I said was in agreement with Sean and with you, James. Both ways that you guys look at the table, I included in my answer. I said they are second or third.
That's a fair point, Brad.
I knew how both of you thought, and I knew where we were at.
No, you did not.
Yes, because Sean yells about ties being the tie is one's position.
Sean is wrong. Sean is just in all metrics and all manners of understanding and logic. Sean is just wrong. All right, let me. This is Arsenal's banana peel, right? And I think that it's going to happen. We're gonna slip on this banana peel. We're gonna draw this match, and it's gonna be. Maybe it's good. The funny thing that's gonna happen in this game. Kai Havertz is gonna score for Arsenal, and Mudryk's gonna score for Chelsea, and it's gonna end 1-1, and everyone's gonna have a good laugh about it. And
the memes are be real.
This feels like a banana peel. Now, I will be curious to see if Bukayo Saka has recovered, if he is fit enough to be in the matchday squad, or if he's fit enough to start. That will be interesting.
I got a shocker for you guys.
Tell us.
Are you ready? It's this big shock you guys will never guess, but Reece James picked up another injury and is doubtful for the Arsenal game. Are you guys stunned?
No.
No. I know.
Now I saw a headline today that something about Cole Palmer might miss the match. Is this what is the news here?
He had a dead leg in the U21 match about a week ago. So I think he's fine. I think it was like a Charlie horse.
Okay.
He's been photographed in the training sessions, and since that's all the data that I get, I would assume he's available for selection.
He needs to eat a banana. If he's getting Charlie horses, he needs more potassium.
Yeah. He was captaining the U21 side.
Well, good for him, man. Good for him.
Congratulations.
Yeah, this definitely seems like a banana peel for us, and I don't know. And I'm not, normally I'm very confident, but this feels like things have been going our way, and we're gonna slip up here. Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully, I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
Look, history says you're wrong.
I mean,
we'll see. I hope you're not wrong.
I hope
you're correct.
I will also say that Arsenal, if they want to win the league, they have to win this game. If they want to win the league, they cannot lose this game. So,
I mean, it is at the Bridge, so a draw probably fits as well. I think if it's anything less than a draw, that's a disappointment.
Oh yeah, this just feels like the recent history, Chelsea Arsenal, that Arsenal's been getting the better of Chelsea, and Chelsea are just so bad right now, and Arsenal are playing well that it just kind of just feels like we're gonna put a stinker out there. But we'll see.
I think this will be the best game of the week. By the way, I think it will be better than the Merseyside Derby. I think it'll be better than Man City Brighton.
What defend that claim? Why do you think that's the case?
Well, Liverpool Everton's one-sided. Merseyside Derby. I get it's Merseyside Derby and its history there, but that's gonna be a one-sided battle.
Okay.
City and Brighton are just gonna pass the ball around. I think Arsenal and Chelsea can be more interesting, more fast breaks, more chances on goal.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be more exciting to watch, which I think is the better game. Sean doesn't think so.
No, because more exciting to watch is the way that Brighton and City both play is going to be back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and it's going to be incredible.
I think tactically,
both teams pass you to death.
I think tactically, the City Brighton game will be more interesting to see who adjusts. Like if you're a tactical person and you enjoy watching football for the tactics, I think City Brighton is the game. Yeah. I could see the Chelsea Arsenal game being a little bit more open, but not on the Chelsea side. Arsenal's defense is very stout. All right,
we'll see.
Yeah, we will. Anything you wanna say to the good people of Fulham, Sean?
No, we'll see you on the Thames.
All right.
No, we're at home, so we won't.
No, yeah, they're coming to North London.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so we won't see you on the Thames. We'll see you in North London.
We'll see you on White Hart Lane.
Yeah, that's the road.
Is the Tottenham Stadium going to be set up properly for the correct football when that game starts on Monday?
No, but that would be real. Or yes, it will be, but that would be real funny if they forgot to take the lines off the field.
Well, I think it's an entirely different pitch, right?
Yeah, it is not grass. I'm pretty sure
it's turf. Yeah.
And then they roll the Tottenham pitch into like a garage or something like that, and they got the UV lights and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of, have you guys seen the? This is an aside of all asides,
but I don't know where you're going.
The Santiago Bernabéu, the way that they handle their stadium, that's so cool.
That is amazing.
Like they built an elevator for the pitch and they like slide it off and they store it underground, like stacked on top of each other. Go watch, if you haven't seen, go like watch a video of a time lapse of it. It's insane.
Yeah. Super, super cool.
So, all right. I think that's all we got. Any parting words, gentlemen?
No.
All right.
It's gonna be a good week of football. Hey, football is back this week.
It's funny because that could have just been no. Right, like Sean understood the assignment.
It's not. I never do. We know this.
All right. Well, hit us up on social media. That guy is at KSBradG. Down below it's at Whiteheart_Sean. I am at James Tiffany, and collectively we can be reached at Redcard_Radio on all the social media sites. Remember, hit the like button, subscribe, share it with a friend, do all those things, and until next time, we will see you guys soon.